Hey guys, playing Payday 2. I've been meaning to play this game for a while. Heard a lot of good things about it online, you know. Also heard there's a Payday 3 out, but, I found this one online for free. So, I thought I'd start here anyways. I really don't know much about what the game's about. But, yeah, here we go. Duke and Dallas get out of the Payday van, which is just parked across the street from Vlad Kozak's bakery. As bakeries go, it's pretty trashy, not the kind of place you want to take grandma for pie and coffee. They say Vlad makes a mean rye, Dallas, baked with that special Ukrainian love. Twitch. Wait here for us. Well, he's saying wait here, so I guess I'll wait. Yeah. Two heisters adjust their suits, getting into character. Duke frowns at a bloodstain on his lapel. I need to have a word with Aldstone about the dry cleaner he's using. The pair start moving, but before they can cross the street, a cheap-suited thug comes running from a side street and kicks open the bakery door as he pulls a sock over his head, painted to look like Dallas's mask. He pulls out what looks like a short rifle and points it at the counter where Vlad is standing. Well, they did tell me to wait, so I'm just gonna keep waiting. Yeah, it sounds like they're in trouble, but I think they can handle it. What? Shouting comes from inside. An argument erupts, followed by multiple blasts from firearms as blood sprays the windows of the bakery. In the commotion, you can see Vlad go down with a horrendous chest wound. The Payday gang doesn't sit around when their friends need help. Well, you told me to wait, so I waited. Fine. Try again. Is that it? Okay, here, we'll wait. We'll wait for the first time. No, I was told the Payday gang doesn't wait, actually. Let's go in with them. Heisters shuffle into the bakery like the exterior. The inside of the place just screams trash. Patrons looking like they would stab you over $1. As our heroes enter, Vlad shoots them a huge grin, throwing up his arms. Friends, come. Vlad has been waiting for you. And then a gorgeous, sleazy waitress pops out. Wait, am I close enough to the mic? Is this better? A gorgeous, sleazy waitress pops out from the back office, holding a gray flip phone that somehow survived the 90s. What? Vlad, honey. It makes air quotes. What? Her Highness. She sounds pissed. Forget to buy the milk again? Okay. Wait, why do I have to choose what Dallas does? What? Let's just get straight to business. Vlad gives a disinterested grunt and waves away the waitress, who gives a shrug, hangs up the phone, and goes back into the office. What are you gonna do? You always want something. Usually get it too, so did you get it for us? Of course I did. Vlad, never. Suddenly the outer door is kicked in. A cheap-suited thug comes charging at the counter, pulling out a sawn-off. Sawn-off? Oh, like sawn, I guess that's correct. I've never seen it spelled like that though. Sawn-off shotgun, aiming it at Vlad and the heisters as he yells out. The money, all of it now. Well, I don't have any other options, so let's react to the thug. Only Dallas has time to pull out his piece, aiming it at the thug's head. Everybody freezes. It's a standoff. A single bead of sweat drips down from an eye hole in the thug's mask. Now, son, you might want to rethink what you're doing. Fuck you, old man. Hey, that's... That's not nice. Dallas is visibly irritated. Who the frick is this kid calling old? He sighs. Well, he's kind of insulting us right now, so I think it's best that we just shoot him. It doesn't seem like he's much use to us right now. Bam. Got him. Dallas gives Vlad a look. He knows what's about to happen. Been there before. Vlad frowns, just a tad. Dallas pulls the trigger, but the thug catches his glance and jerks forward, getting a shot off before he slips and slams into the counter. The waitress screams as the bullet grazes her shoulder. Vlad, swearing mightily in Russian, pulls out a dang big knife and quickly stabs it in the back of the thug's neck, causing a fountain of blood to pump forth. Spitting in the clips. You piece of poop. Watch what Vlad does? I mean, I don't have another choice. Okay. Vlad motions to his people in the bakery, pull the window blinds and close the half-busted door. One guy turns the open sign to closed. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Vlad wiping blood from his hands. This freaking moron should have stayed in bed. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a folded note, giving it to Dallas. This is for you. Tell Vlad what happens, okay? Sure, no problem. Duke and Dallas make for the door and leave. They hear it locked behind them. I'll get in the van and drive away then. Oh, I think we did it. Are we done? Oh no, there's more. Dallas, Chains, and Duke, whose Chains, are inside the Payday van, which is parked in an alley near a branch of the Harvest and Trusty Bank. There's a guard outside the bank, whistling away distractedly. There's also an ugly trash can, oddly placed in front of a window. Inside the van is an assortment of surveillance equipment. The gang members are suited up as per usual, ready for whatever action is needed. Yeah. Okay. Okay, the intel we got from Vlad checks out. The manifest papers we need are in a safe deposit box in there somewhere. We're going in tomorrow evening, but they've upped their security to poop factor 10. What does that mean? So we need to do a little recon and prep first. I take it we're going in silently? Dang right we are. And there's a lot of swearing in this game. I know I swore earlier too, but I want to be a bit more family friendly. I didn't do a lot of research on this game, so I guess maybe next time I won't do this. But this is supposed to be a series. I want to do a series on this. If you guys are okay with that, then I'll keep going with this, but just let me know in the comments. Also, while you're down there, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Really does help out the channel. And, yeah. Just don't leave a dislike, that's really mean. Okay, there's a knock on the side door of the van. The knock repeats 3 times rhythmically. A half-whispered voice, muffled by the walls of the van, can be heard saying, "I'm here to kill the bugs, man." Okay, we open the door. Duke slides open the door and we see Garth, who looks like a typical skateboard hipster in his 20s. How do we know his name? Glad you could join us, son. Took your gosh darn time getting here. Sorry, man. A lot of blues out today. Have to be extra careful. You ready to get to work? You got it, man. I guess we get to the plan? Sure. Alright, I can handle things from here. But we gotta decide who's going in. My suggestion is either Duke gets his charming butt inside and drops a bug, or Dallas goes around back to plant a helping hand to the job. So these are my 2 options. Well, Dallas is the one with the American mask, right? He's like the main guy. I think he'll be better. He's probably more prepared. I'll go. Chains. we still got those little canisters of knockout gas we used in Atlanta a couple of years ago. Atlanta? Hey, I'm close to that. What? Okay, yeah, we still got one or two. You know there's an aquarium in Atlanta? It's pretty cool. If I get one to the ventilation system, we can take out all the interior guards before we hit the place. Would save us a lot of grief. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Solid. But getting up there in broad daylight is gonna be difficult. That's where Junior here comes in. Okay, kid. Oh, is he talking to me? You do this and we're square. You also get. Hang on, let me take some water. Sorry, my throat was getting dry. You also get. Wait, where was I? You do this and we're square. You also get your payday. We need you to give us a little diversion. See that guard by the corner? I want you to crash your skateboard into a bank window. Again, in front of a moving car by the bank. Maybe taking a fight with him sounds a bit too much. Maybe if we crash into the bank window, it'll look more like an accident. Let's do that. Okay, I want you to crash into that window. Doesn't have to be hard, just make it look good. And like an accident. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You got it, boss. Garth exits the van and starts skateboarding around near the front of the bank, with the bank guard glaring at him disapprovingly. As he passes in front, he intentionally lets the board slip from under him and kicks it into the air towards the window. It hits with a crash, cracking the glass a bit, as Garth falls down on the pavement. The bank guard springs into action and runs over to him, waving his arms. Inside the bank, customers and staff alike stop and look outside, wondering about the noise. Let's see what happens to Garth. He looks kind of hurt up here. Hey kid, you okay? Whoa, what happens? He's like covered in trash. Only half faking paint. Yeah, man. Sorry. What? Then what the heck's the matter with you? You some kind of moron? Suddenly, a shadow looms over them both, without them noticing. A cop car is stopped in front of the bank, and the uniformed driver is now standing on the sidewalk. What seems to be the problem here? Recognizing the cop. Hey Jim, nothing. Just some stupid kid. Want me to run him in? Nah, I got this taken care of. Alright, up to you. The cop enters the bank, shaking his head and hearing the guard chew out Garth, demanding to see some ID before he lets him go. Well, he did his job. Let's go in. With the distraction underway, Dallas gets out of the van and casually makes his way towards the bank, doing his best to look inconspicuous. Pro that he is, Dallas is acutely aware of the movements of the bank security cameras as he approaches. Dallas quickly zips into the alley next to the bank and makes his way towards the back, still keeping tabs on security cameras. As he moves along the wall, Dallas notices a small window up ahead. Pretty high up, but he figures that he should be able to pull himself up by an overhanging rain gutter, and we should maybe take a look, you know? Grabs hold of the gutter and pulls himself up. The metal creaks slightly as he lifts himself, threatening to give way, but he manages to catch a glance inside. It's a bathroom. No one is there at the moment, luckily. Satisfied, Dallas makes a mental note in case the window might be useful when hitting the bank, and drops down and keeps going. Well, let's keep going. When Dallas reaches the back of the bank, he can still hear the ruckus going on in front. The rear of the back opens up to a small, empty concrete lot, surrounded by a barbed wire fence. Standing in a blind spot, he allows himself some time to observe the movements of the security cameras. What else? Security door. Electronically controlled. And this is getting kind of boring. Here, let's just click through these options, see what happens. Yeah. Okay. Jump back in. Let's do this because it sounds cool. Oh, looks like I got him. Here. We made the skateboard look like an accident, so let's do that. Disengage might compromise the coming bank heist, yada yada. Wait. Oh, did we do it? Wait, I won? Oh. Once again, an unsuspecting bank is going to fall prey to the masterful heisters of the Payday gang. Sometimes you go in loud, sometimes you go in silently. Sometimes one heist is just a lead-in to something bigger. Those are the times when you want to lay low and not draw too much attention. There are people out there watching your every move on both sides of the wall. Make sure you always show them who rules the day. What? Mask keys are no longer available. Oh. What does that mean? Wait, is that it? How long has it been? I think that's good enough video. It's been like 10, 20 minutes. Well, again, thank you guys for watching. I don't know if there's more to this game or not. So, if you're a fan of Payday 2, I'm sorry that, I don't know more. If there is more to this game, just let me know in the comments. And, don't forget to like and subscribe. Because I might do a series if this does become, or if there is more to this game. I did, just find this, I googled this. I saw that there is Payday 3 as well, but that's pretty expensive. I couldn't really afford that. So yeah, and if there's any other game that you want to play, or if you want to play, if there's any other game that you want to watch me play, then again, just let me know in the comments. Remember, if you're down there, just leave a like, and you can also follow me on my Twitter, and just the Twitter, actually. I'll leave it in the description if you want to check it out there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you all later.